Let's do a tier list of this physique. We look at the lats. Very good shape, definitely a good amount of broadness. You could see that he's got a little bit of that Christmas tree going on, but it's a short Christmas tree because he has a little bit lower insert lats and he knows how to pose his back by kind of rounding out. Combining that with kind of a medium to narrow waist, we're going to call this back A tier lats. Looking at the traps, we don't have a crazy amount of trap thickness, but it's definitely there. And he overall does have higher insert traps. So to me, with the angular appearance and still having a decent shoulder width, we're going to say that the upper back is also A tier. And that's just because he could have so much detail and roundness. Even the teres and the infraspinatus do have some showing here. As he continues to develop that, especially if he got really lean, that would pop. You can see a little bit of the thickness in the erectors. It's not crazy yet. I'm going to say that we're rocking with B tier, but absolutely A tier potential. Looking at the shoulders, really good roundness in the rear delts. The side delts are capping, and I feel like the side delts could be very big, and I feel like they should be very big because they come about halfway down the arm. I'm going to say that they're B tier for now, but they absolutely have A tier potential, and he got them really stupid big, which I think it's possible. He could have S minus tier, like bordering on kind of that sought out after S tier potential. But for now, B tier. Looking at the chest, overall good shape with a medium insert chest, good close together inserts. Chest is relatively symmetrical with a good sweep in the lower chest. It just needs some mass. I'm going to call it B tier for now. Looking at the arms don't look too crazy from the front, but if you look at them from the side, they do have good detail. We have a good amount of bicep pop with the bicep cephalic vein going on right there. We can see the brachialis, and we can see a good amount of kind of the tricep with good roundness and a lower insert long head. I think that the arms are actually pretty good. They just don't really have the mass. I would say that they're B tier and they have A tier potential. Looking at the forearms just don't really have the same amount of shape though. I'm going to say that the forearms are C tier. But they will have vascularity. So at minimum, he's going to have some vascularity as long as he continues to lift and stay in relatively good shape. Then looking at the abs, he could have crazy thickness in the abs and the obliques. This is what could really make his physique special in regards to a men's physique look. That's A tier, and both of them could be S tier. But for now, A tier, and I would want him to have very thick abdominals because they could look really crazy. And then if he does men's physique, then we don't care about the legs.